for a trophy this week. How we looking, boys? Dodgers UNLV going up against Boise State next. My GOOOO better win that game. I better win my game. Let's go on GOOOO, the defensive guy. Let's go, shit. Alright. Get my game. Changing my playbook to Georgia. 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 Let's go.
Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Glad to have you with us in the Magic City, Birmingham, Alabama Protective Stadium, home to the UAB Blazers. As we'll see a team from the American, the Memphis Tigers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the UAB Blazers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Memphis ready to kick it off and get things started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Blazers offense will get the first possession of the game. Guys, can you even fathom how motivating it is to have a giant rack of ribs awaiting the victor, as there is in the Memphis UAB game? And while these two are proud of their barbecue, it was Memphis who poured on the sauce and absolutely roasted UAB the last time they met.
Two fan bases that care about their football and their ribs. Is it Colorado in Memphis or is it Alabama White Sox if you're UAB? Either way, got to finish this game, David, if you're UAB. Last year had a lead in the fourth quarter, and they gave it away.
It was ugly. It ended up being 53-18, and UAB with 4 turnovers.
Oh my
He's getting
God.
ahead of steam.
Oh my God.
And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the first down.
Nice completion here, this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know
Let's go.
he's a big part of this offensive success.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Using his legs, it's Jackson.
Oh my God.
Pick up the 5. It'll be third down and 5.
Ooh, and I love the running back here. Running into the blitz, he saw the extra defender. He was able to put his foot in the ground and make a miss. That was a good play.
The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. Dropping back, it's Kitna. Oh,
Let's go.
strong
Good D,
pass
boys.
rush
That's what I'm
gets
talking
to the
about.
Quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Blazers will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. The Tigers offense will go to work for the first time today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Quarterback making checks. Now the play fake. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
Oh no!
Picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room.
Damn it,
He was
man.
hoping for the pick 6. Instead, he got it down to the 16-yard line.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
He goes out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
And the Blazers are threatening on 1st and goal.
29 Philly.
Looking downfield, it's Kitna.
Oh my God.
Trying to bull his way in. Touchdown, UAB. They put the first points on the board. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
You know, sometimes rivalry trophies really have no connection to anything like the little brown jug or the old brass spittoon. But a rack of ribs, 2 cities proud of their barbecue heritage, rendezvous against dreamland in full moon. I mean, it doesn't get better than a trophy like this.
No, there aren't many trophies out there that you actually want to eat. Is it dry rub if you're Memphis, or is it Alabama white sauce if you're UAB? Take your pick. That is one good-looking trophy.
I don't even know what any of that means. I literally don't. I don't eat ribs. I don't eat pork. But I do know that that's a big frickin' trophy. And one of these teams want to win it.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Unloads to the right. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that.
Come on!
To the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
The Tigers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down.
Wow.
Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. These two first played in football in 1997, but the rivalry goes much farther back than that. Gene Bartow took Memphis to a Final Four in the early 70s, started the basketball program at UAB in the late 70s, and they became big rivals.
Reese Davis, ladies and gentlemen, giving us the background of game day basketball and game day football. Nicely done with the stats, but huge rivalry game. They don't like each other. Apparently, Jesse, they do like their barbecue, though.
They do love their barbecue, and 1997 is not that long ago. I was playing college football.
Come on, bro.
The defender. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. The Blazers will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Lewis to throw. Oh, he wants it all.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Hey! Woo! Let's go, boy.
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Makes the quick grab. It's a seam wide open. Good throw, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
One of the most difficult things about this slot receiver is his shiftiness and his athleticism. He's very, very difficult to tackle after the catch.
Leaves it with the back.
No!
First down and still on his feet.
Come on.
What a play by this offense. Finally out of bounds and a perfect way to wrap up the first quarter. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. First play of the period, first down here. They'll ride the hot hand. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. And
those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games just because of the body blow effect.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Let's go! Caught in the backfield, it's Milner. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
They'll run play action. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Dropping back, it's Kitna. Throws to
Oh my
and
God!
take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Blazers.
Defense has to be better on the back end. They knew this offense was going to come out, and they were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push the ball vertically down the field. They've now given up 2 touchdown passes in this game. They have got to shore up their play in the back half.
Fair catch, called for and made. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw on first down. Trying to burn this defensive back.
Oh.
And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. They'll move the wide receiver. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
No!
And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, the defense is waking up now, right? The first drive, they allowed a touchdown. They were a bit scrambled. They kind of all got together, rallied on the sideline. They've been pretty lights out since. Forced a punt on the last possession. They've now got the offense set up in 4th down again. Great job there. Pass defense, 3rd down. This defense now starting to put it together.
UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Catch in the middle, it's hooked. Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5.
And a nice job working the middle. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
The give to the single back. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not 2nd and long. It's not 3rd and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass in the next snap.
And the Blazers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Sends it back in motion to throw. It's Kitna. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply...
There he
Oh
goes.
my God, are you kidding me, bro?
The 10. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, UAB.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. At the 40, there he goes. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
Lewis wants to pass. Going up top. Got it in stride inside the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Memphis.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
The returner will field it. And And the coverage team able to make the tackle. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like 2 heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. Offense in a bunch formation. From the gun. Got it in the middle. It's Klein. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, Dave?
Yep, it's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed, they can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, and let him do the rest.
The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. The Blazers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Here we go. Looking for a man. It's Kitna. Just a short pass to the tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. And the Blazers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's
how's that come down?
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Quick completion on the out route. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when you start getting those long yardage situations.
The Blazers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And now the lead is extended a little further.
I know they're trailing going into the locker room here at halftime, but kicking that field goal gives them a little bit of a jolt, a little bit of a boost of momentum that they can carry with them into the second half. And there's a lot of football left to go here. I can't wait to see what happens.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, in a rivalry filled with magical moments, even more here today between the Tigers and Blazers. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're gonna see every route in the route tree again in this second half. Still 2 quarters to go in this battle for the bones, a treasured trophy in both Memphis and Birmingham.
So crazy. Look at me. Fucking idiot.
And the Blazers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. Wide open spaces. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right down to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
Well, it's clear the coaching staff had a little conversation before this drive, and they said, we have got to run the football. All 4 plays of this drive so far have been runs, and they're taking a bit of an attitude shift here. They want to be physical, and they want to pound the defense into submission.
Lewis to throw. Makes the catch. It's crossed. There he goes. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a 1st down. Memphis picking up the tempo. Give to the running back. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. Just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the tailback. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
The Tigers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense defense is backed up against the wall. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Oh, what a call.
Let's go!
This is in for the score. Touchdown, Memphis. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just roared down, just grinded away at that defense.
It took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
Come on, guys. Hit him.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Kitna. Throws to the wide.
Let's go! Oh my God!
That
should have been an interception.
It'll be second down.
Oh, come on,
Make the connection
man.
last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. He works his way up to the 20-yard line and goes out of bounds there.
Damn it, man.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Snap from the gun on third down. He'll heave it deep.
No way! Come on, no way. Let's go. Let's go. Big stop. Big stop.
Huge gain if he could have held on. The
Big stop. Come on.
Try to pin them back with the punt. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop.
Patience.
Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box.
Oh, he's got some space. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Fights off the defender.
Good job, boys.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
When they've got him looking run, now to pass. He saw just enough daylight to move the sticks and get it done with his legs. This Memphis offense going to work again on first down. Hand off to the single back.
Fuck!
Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
And the quickest way to blow up the run game is those interior big boys, those defensive tackles getting in the backfield really quickly and making that ball hurt.
And that D tackle was in the backfield in a hurry. The big man is nimble.
Nimble, fast, quick, athletic. That's just all words you describe defensive linemen with.
Unleashes one.
Let's go.
Complete to
Let's
the
go.
right.
Let's
He's
go.
brought down, but it'll
Let's
be
go.
enough for a first down. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Take it to the fourth. 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 Let's go.
And talk about spreading
want that
the ball
trophy.
around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen.
Got trophy.
When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Hand off from the shotgun. Looks as if we have an injury
he's
on that
hurt.
last
God
play, and we'll take a
damn
break
it.
to check him out.
Damn.
Let's go.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Lewis wants to pass. Quarterback doing what he does best.
Let's
He can
go!
move.
Let's go! This man is on fire today!
Here in the 4th.
Smith, let's go!
And the timing had to be
Holy
perfect. Down here
shit.
this close to the red zone. The windows to throw into are so small, but the quarterback,
Yo,
his receiver,
CJ
on the same
Smith,
page
man.
with that touchdown catch. They now take the lead.
Let's go, man.
And the extra point is
Let's
good,
go.
and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th.
Let's go. We gotta
to
play
the studio
defense now,
and
boys.
check in with
Defense,
Kevin
defense,
Connors.
defense.
Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC.
getting this
Georgia
trophy,
Tech
man.
has the
I want
lead
this
right
trophy.
now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe inside Bobby Dodd Stadium. They're up by 6 over Duke. Any big changes in this ACC clash, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen,
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Safe completion on the screen. He's past the 30. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Line gets set, first down. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And
Nope.
most importantly, you're
Nope.
right, you don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Fight that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, get the first down.
Get the fuck out of here, man!
They make the stop.
I bounced off him while he
Get
spins.
to that first down marker.
You see it more and more. Smaller wide receivers, I don't care about their size anymore. I put them in the slot. I let them get a good matchup. They're so quick, people can't get their hands on them. They make plays, and I feed them the football. These are guys that have a lot of catches to
Oh my God!
Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play. Gets
Yo,
inside
how do I
the
not
50.
make that tackle, man?
Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
and giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
Back to throw. It's Kitna. Makes the catch. It's Hooks. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Klein. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this
Oh my
drive going.
God!
And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
Oh my God!
Nice
that's
job
so
by the running back,
frustrating.
catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback now breaking the field. Short gain on the play before he slides.
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you can tell they want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football, and they just trying to get to him, try to get him on the ground. But this defense choosing to blitz right now in this football game.
Finds his big tight end. And out of bounds right at the 12-yard line.
That's a really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Wants to go up top on first down. Under fire. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
Pulls it and fires to the left.
How are these
That
guys so
completion
wide
will
open,
take it
man?
close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
These third downs are so critical in deciding the outcomes of football games, especially when you start to get
How are they
closer
so
to
wide
the end zone.
open, guys?
You drill it,
Come on.
you practice it. This offense needs to be dialed in, needs to be in rhythm, and needs to execute on this third down.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Power football with the run. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. Slams it ahead. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
The best red zone offenses are the ones who can run the ball in this area, but that's a tough ask today, especially against this unit. One of the best 5 defenses in the nation stopping the run. This is a
Touchdown, UAB! And they moved out front here in the 4th.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs, impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
And he puts it down the middle, and the lead is 3 here in the final period. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He calls for the fair catch and makes it deep in his own end, and he might have been better off seeing if that ball would just trickle into the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Might be calling a hot route. Lewis to throw. That's caught. It's Anderson. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Off the play fake. He's taking a deep
No!
shot. He's into trouble, and he finds trouble with the pick. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Well, we've seen this defense make plays time and time again in this game. They may have just sealed it with that takeaway.
UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. And they come out with a field goal lead. Defense just got to stop now to capitalize, David.
Yeah, keep the momentum going, right? Defense did a great job. They held serve, got you the football back, Jesse. Let's go get some points.
I'm curious to see how they're going to do this. Are they going to be aggressive after the defense got the stop and take a shot, or are they going to try to be more conservative here and bleed the clock?
That's caught. It's Jackson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And they'll take a knee. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good. Easy call for the ref. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Making side adjustments here. Lewis wants to pass. Ball is incomplete. Falls to the turf, and that's going to do it. And it went right down to the final play. Get the barbecue pits ready and fire up the smokers scores as the Blazers will be feasting on the rack of ribs after taking down Memphis in the Battle of the Bones. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
We got a great game, though. Yeah.